YouTube's happening. It is Sunday, November 30th. We're talking NBA now. A little delayed. Has some unexpected delays this afternoon or morning pop up that I had to handle, but we're here now. So we're talking about it. We have a game starting in an hour roughly with Utah and Houston. Then we have our later game. So we're going to break these down, spreadsheet props, we always do. But first, let's recap yesterday. Toronto ended up losing in overtime to Charlotte. You bums. I mean, come on. Indy won outright, though. Hey, we got that one dead on. We called that one. The sheet was good. Great. Watson had 19 PRA. 19. Never saw the court again. Most of the fourth quarter. Never. I don't know if he played any in the fourth quarter, to be honest, because when I started looking, it was like 8 minutes left. He wasn't in the game. He didn't come in the game. It's like they held him out for a reason. Okay. Zubac had 15 RA, so that was good. That was good. And Christie took 8 threes. The only problem is he only made one of them. So the volume was there. He just didn't make it. So what can you do? So if you want the plays typed out for every single sport, or you want access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research without me being here, or you just want to, come join the chat, chat it up with us, all you got to do is go check out betterbay.com. It is there for you. You'll see it pop up here a ton. So enough of that. We have 8 games. Let's get to the first one right now. Okay, we're going to do what we've been doing. We're going to follow the spreadsheet exactly. We're going to be extra cautious still because it's Sunday. If you don't know NBA Sundays, let me warn you, blowout city. There's always potential blowouts on Sundays. I don't know why. It just happens to do that. So let's focus on these and let's see what we can get. First game, Houston in Utah. Currently, Houston 11.5 on the road. We come over to our odds so you can see them. 11.5 with a 232.5. Let's go to the sheets. Look at the sheets and see the numbers. Number 1 defense, number 30 defense. Offense, not so much. Offense, good. Cancels out. Mostly leans Houston. Houston should whoop ass. Just basically they should, right? Simple is what you would think. So based on all that, what do we have? Let's pop over here to our lineups. Who's going to be playing this game? So let's go boop, boop, and then zoom and zone. So Thompson, Durant, Smith, Sengun, Adams, and you got your Utah team over here. You see the Houston side and the Utah side who was in and out. Cool. Kevin Love's out for rest. Okay. Sure thing, guys. Props. Let's go and look at them. This is Outlier. Link in the pin, comment, click a slime. Go get you a week for free. You know how this works. It's there for you. So Rockets, Jazz. We have a lot of green props here. A lot of them. Now, I'm not going to roll through every single one of these. I'm not doing that. We ain't got time for that. You see, there's a bunch of them in this game. Right now, I like Houston to crush. Houston does work. Utah has the worst defense. They're allowing 52% for the field. That's what I care about. Based on all that, you could take some props. Look, George has been great for us. He's been doing his job. He goes out there, he works, he gets 100%. Great stuff. Obviously, you can take any number you want. I would probably take the 30s because it has better odds. Other than that, who else would you even take? You have other options. You got like Filipowski, you got Jabari Smith, you got Steven Adams. You have a lot of options here. Laurie RA, there's tons of things. So let's look at Keontae. See what he's been doing, 40, 42, averaging 40 on a 30. Yeah, I'll take that for plus 120. Don't mind if I do. Even against Houston, I'll take that because dude's gonna continue to ball out. Has he had to hit him this year? Let's see. This was all last year. He's a completely different player this year. He's more consistent this year. Look at this year. That's his whole season so far. Dude has just been cooking good stuff. So I'm going to trust 2 things in this game. 2 plays. We're going to trust Houston because Utah is still losing their games by 12 points on average, which is exactly what the spread is. So that's good for us. So I'm going to trust Houston minus 11.5. If I can, there we go. Houston minus 11.5. And I'm also going to trust George over 30.5 PRA. I think he's going to keep on doing what he does. You see what it looks like. It's great stuff. Give me that. Trust the sheet. We're going to fade the hell out of that defense and see if we can take Houston to whoop ass. We're going to take those 2 plays next. Game 2, moving on to the next one's going to be Boston and Cleveland. And I already don't know who's going to win this one. This is, currently 7.5 Cleveland. I don't trust that. 232.5. Let's go over here to the sheets. Look at the numbers. 7v16, 8v19. Those both lean Celtics. 2v5 is a push. 15-23 does lean Cleveland. So you can hit 3s on Boston, but that's about it, really. Offense rating, every other ratings lean Boston. It's in Cleveland, though. I need to look at who played yesterday. We need to start looking at that, too. So yesterday, Houston didn't play yesterday, and Utah didn't play yesterday. Boston and Cleveland. Boston played at Minnesota, so they not only played at Minnesota, they're playing at Cleveland, back-to-back roadies. Cleveland did not play, so that makes me lean Cleveland now all of a sudden. I know the numbers say this, but them back-to-backs on the road, they add up pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and look at our lineup, see who's going to be playing. Change this up to this, go down, go boop, boop, and doop, and see. Anybody else? White out, Quetta out. They're in the lineup here, so I don't like that. Let's see. Quetta's out for a sprain. White's out for a calf bruise, and everybody's there for Cleveland. Cleveland should win. Should do work, right? You would think. One would assume this. I'm going to assume that probably, and that might not be good. We'll see. So, oh man, let me see. Celtics Cavs. Yeah, there's like only prop is Jalen Brown to get rebounds, assists. That's it. That's the only thing we have recently that's good. And he's averaging 12 on a 10.5. You could take that. I'm just gonna take Cleveland to crush. We're going for that. We're gonna fade the uh, back-to-back roadies for Boston with a little bit of injuries in there. So give me Cleveland 7.5 at home, plus 104 next. Moving on from Cleveland, we're going New York versus Toronto now. Let's break this bad boy down. New York 8.5 at home, 229.5. Go to the sheets, look at the numbers. Everything's good for this game. They're both doing great. Did either one play yesterday? Toronto played at Charlotte and lost in OT. Now you're going from Charlotte up to New York. That's a road trip back-to-back. We want to fade that. Did New York play yesterday? No. So yeah, I'm already leaning Knicks at home. So NYK minus 8.5. We put on the list. I'm telling you, we're going simple today. We're going to just do common sense. NBA players hate back to back, especially when you mix in road travel. New York didn't play, so they're well rested. Let's go ahead and look at our who's doing what stuff, like who's playing. No, so back this up. Let's go down here to Knicks. Boop, boop, and this. So quickly, Jakob's going to be out. Old Jacob Barrett's still out. New York has their whole team there. They don't have any injuries really. Well, OG's out with a hamstring, but that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. New York's numbers are better. They're at home. They have a day off of rest. I like that easily. Easily like the Knicks here. So we change this up to the Knicks right there. Got it. And here's some props if you want to take them. I'll show them to you, but I'm not clicking any of these. I don't care about props. I just want New York to crush. That's all I want. Give me New York to win by at least 8 or more next. I said 8 or more. I mean, it's 8.5. That's what I mean. So 9 or more is what I want for the Knicks. So moving on is going to be Atlanta and Philadelphia now. We do this. We pop over. What's our line? It's going to be Philadelphia 2.5 at home, 231.5. Great. We come over here. We see defensive issues galore. So over potential here. So fast pace, average pace. Our total sitting at 231. They're scoring a combined 233 while giving up 241. So we have a nice window. Our total's down here. Over 231 is a play I'm liking. Let me go ahead and type that in just in case I see something else I like. 231.5. Let's go ahead and bounce over to our lineups real quick. See who's playing in this game. Then we'll check out did anybody play yesterday. All that fun stuff. So right there. Matchup. We see who's in the lineups. Embiid, Barley is questionable. VJ is questionable. You see Atlanta's team. You see who's in, who's out. And there's Philly. Here's the Philly list for injuries too. They're out too. So let me go ahead and do schedules, but then we go and click on this. Now, who played yesterday? Atlanta, did you play? I do not see Atlanta on this list. Do I see Philly? I don't see Philly. So they're both rested. That's good. Good for an over. Good, good. Fresh legs. We like that. So change this over to Philadelphia right there. Bang, bang. Again, more props, only in the 80% range. So just outside of a Kongu hitting threes, which I'll never take. You can see that. You can take Embiid points, rebounds. If you want to take that, be my guest. I don't like any of these props. I kind of I'm just glancing at these. Maybe Dyson we can look at. Maybe Dyson is. He's very consistent though. That doesn't help us. So yeah, I'm just gonna rock the over 231, and we're gonna move on next. Game 5, Oklahoma City and Portland at Portland too. Fun stuff. OKC is 11.5 point favorite on the road, 232.5. We pop over here. We look. OKC is just playing amazing right now, and Portland is playing. I mean, they're playing. They're out there, last, bottom 4. I mean, come on. You're shooting 43% as a team. As a team from inside the arc. How is that a thing? Now you're facing a team who's 19-1. Good damn luck, because you ain't gonna need that. You're gonna need all the luck, even though even luck can't help you in this one. So I'm coming down here. We're doing this. We're gonna scroll over here, and we got there's your there's your starters. Here's your starters. Here's your OKC players out. So Hardenstein's out. So Holmgren is moving back to the 5. Portland, you can see who's out. Klingen's out with an illness, or he's questionable with an Klingen is questionable with an illness. I don't know why I kept saying in English. What? Tongue-tied. Oh, man. Let's go to prop C. Because right now, I mean, do we just auto bet OKC until they just, minus 11.5? I'm just going to keep taking that, obviously. Change this up. I'm betting heavily on blowouts today. Just the typical Sunday in the NBA. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Thunder right there. Got you. We do have some consistency. Nice. Let's see. You could take Shea for 38 points assist if you want. If you want to. I'll show it to you. I got you. Is that the only one? Now let's go PRA so we see the whole story. We'll look at sharp PRA as well. We'll look at who else can we look at? PRA wise, that's about it. That's the main two. So Shea is very, very, because 46 on a 42, not bad. You could take this. He might hit this. So I'd rather take OKC to crush though, personally. Sharp, he's had very amazing games, but then he had a rough game here against the Spurs. So, and I don't think he bounces back against OKC. He needs a weaker defense to bounce up because I don't think this is not the game for him. So I'm going to leave on that too. So based on this, OKC 11.5 next. 3 games remaining. We move on to Minnesota and San Antonio, who I know Minnesota played yesterday. I didn't even look at the last game. OKC did not play yesterday, and Portland did not play yesterday. So good, good. San Antonio did not play yesterday. Minnesota played Boston yesterday, but they were at home. So this is a back-to-back, but they're not on the road, so no travel. So that does help out a little bit. So it is Minnesota 3.5 at home, 234.5. We come over here, we look at the numbers, and a lot of yellow, a little bit of red, nothing helps. So far, nothing here. So far, I have nothing I want to take here. If anything, it's a pass more than anything. So we go to our lineups and we see, we get back. I mean, I think Minnesota does it, but the back-to-back kind of worries me. So let's see, lineup, matchup, and let's see, there as usual. And I guess Castle's still out. Harrison, Ingram, Wemby, yep. Minnesota side, we see no injuries for Minnesota. So props, let's go see what we got prop-wise. Let's see. Timberwolves, change it up, and let's see, we have a lot of green. You can get Keldon Johnson if you want to take that. You got Ant, Gobert if you want to take that. Be my guess. There's several here you can take. I don't want none of this. I mean, I don't even trust. I lean Minnesota at home, but I can't trust a team shooting 44% from 2. I can't. I just can't do it. So I need to shoot a little bit better. So I'm going to pass on this one, especially since they played yesterday. Give them a day off to chill. Anything could happen today. Spurs could win by 30. Who knows? I'm going to pass and move on. Next. 2 games remaining. We have Sacramento and Memphis. Currently, it is Memphis 3.5 on the road, 232.5. We come over here. We look at the numbers change. Oh, it's on the right game. You can see Memphis' offense and defense is doing work. They've won 2 in a row. Sacramento is 5-15 for a reason because they are the ratings are terrible. So this should be Memphis. Did they play yesterday? Memphis did not play yesterday. Sacramento did not either. So both teams were off. That's pretty good. Let's go look at our whatchamacallits, our lineups. Let's see who's in the game and who's not in the game. And we come on down here, bang, bang, scroll, and we got, there's your lineups. You see both sides. Memphis, you see who's out. In Sacramento, you see who's out. So Sabonis is still out with a ruptured left knee. That sounds terrible, whatever that is. So, oh yeah, we're fading Sacramento for a while because Levine don't want to play defense. The fan yelled at him for it. Westbrook doing everything he wants to out there. DeRozan's is out there, I guess. Memphis has a different team, but man, there's still no Ja out there. So what do you do in this one? Leave it alone? Is that the smart thing to do? Is just pass on this one too? I'll just type it in there just in case. Do we see a prop we like? Does any prop look good? Santi, I don't want to take bench dudes. I like Santi, but he does 22 off the bench. I'm not feeling that. We got burned on that so many times taking bench dudes in the past like week. I'm kind of just like, ugh. So yeah, let me just get let me just leave this one alone. I leave Memphis, but I'm gonna pass on it and move on. Next. Last game. Pelicans, Lakers. My first initial gut reaction is Lakers by a lot, and it is 14.5. That's a lot. We see 232.5. Let's come up here, change this up to the last one. Bang. Number 1 V20. Yeah, that's great. 2 V20 be great. 7. Yep. Everything's Lakers. Everything's coming up Lake Show, baby. So let's see what we got on the did they play yesterday? Lakers did not play yesterday. Did the Pelicans play yesterday? Yes, they did. So Pelicans back to back at the Lakers, and they're not good. So and all the stats lean Lakers. So this is Lakers all day. Let's go ahead and check out ye old lineup. See, I think I saw LeBron's not playing. Let's see if that's true. So if he's not playing, that's gonna be Luka popping off, probably, I assume, right? That's what one would think. So let's see. Yeah, Braun's not in the lineup. So yeah. Murphy's questionable. That's not good. Skinny Zion's back. Derek Queen's there. Okay, cool. Great. Good stuff. Let's go over here. Now, do we like Lakers by 14, or I like Luka to pop off, or do I like both? Because I mean, it's Luka. Let's be real. So, what else do we do? What else do we do besides take Luka? Obviously, Luka doing. Sadiq Bey has like every single one on her. How 8 and 26.5 against Queen? Why is that so high? Why does that look good? I don't know. Is Dayton just like balling out this year? And like, okay, we'll look at Luka. We'll look at Austin Reeves. Sure. I mean, I guess we'll look at Sadiq Bey. I guess we're here. He's starting at the 3. Might as well. So. Sadiq Bey, the 3. Oh, okay. I see you, Bey. Okay. But no thanks. I'm not going to take that. Austin Reeves balling out a little bit, 38 points last time. Luka, let's go look at PRA so we can see the whole story. He's very consistent around 50. I can't trust that. I can't trust that. I can't. I mean, somebody gonna ball out. I don't know who it is. It could be Aiton for all I know. I'm just gonna straight up take the Lakers at home. LAL minus 14.5. That feels crazy. It feels crazy. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 spreads on an 8-game slate. I'm going heavy in the Sunday blowout theory. We'll see if it works. So yeah, I think we're done. I think, is that it? That was quick. I like it. So tomorrow's Monday. Here's Monday's schedule right here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 games on the slate. I'll be back tomorrow. We will break these games down. I appreciate being here. Check out Better Bay if you want the spreadsheets or you want access to a nice typed out list of all the plays, or you just want to come join the chat with me and several hundred other people now. So it's all there. So I appreciate being here, and I will see you tomorrow on Monday for the start of December NBA. Peace.